And yes, indeed, Freedom Fighter is the title of this track. Good afternoon again. Welcome to the Talking Point. And sorry for a bit of delay. But nevertheless, we are back fresh and ready. As we are set again with another brand edition of the Talking Point. It is a wonderful time and a great pleasure to be here again, back on the Talking Point after a couple of days away. Yesterday, my lead presenter, Gonkarnue Tuopleyee, was here, and today I'm going to be here alongside Lawrence, and together we're going to drive with you on the Talking Point, as we'll be exclusively looking at trending development across Liberia, in Nimba County, and the war at large. So welcome again to Talking Point. We are live on Nimba D-9 TV, on the One Neighbor House Media Incorporated, on Nimba D-9 TV on YouTube, on Radio Voice of Yahweh Mesona official Facebook page, and several other platforms in Liberia. So just keep tuned to 101.5 this afternoon as we take a very, very short break. And of course, my man Lawrence will be here very shortly, and together we're going to drop you through. Let's take this team song as we be back very, very shortly.
There are so many happenings in our community and country.
Okay, so my man Lawrence will be here very, very shortly, and of course, we're going to drop you through as we'll be looking at trending issues, trending development across the country. We're going to be looking at that things that are relating community development, that are affecting the weight of the people living condition, and of course several other issues. We're going to be looking at that this afternoon on the Talking Point. But just invite someone to listen again with you, as they're going to be a very, very interactive and interesting one here this afternoon on the Talking Point. As you may be aware, a lot of issues going on. But let's begin by saying good afternoon to our many regular listeners. Good afternoon to our peace and loving people of Nimba District 1 to District number 9. And of course, let's say good afternoon to our citizens, our followers. All of you want to say good afternoon to you. If you are following us by way of Nimba D-9 TV, just keep glued and just rely, as we're going to provide you the best, the best among the rest this afternoon. As we are still waiting, Lawrence, we going to be exclusively looking at the issue of the jungle energy power. As you may be aware, it's a breaking and good news too. As you may be aware, the jungle energy power are now reduced. The price of current, that is the kilowatts and what have you, they have reduced the price, as well as the price of meter, LEC meter, and what have you. That's a good news. That's actually interesting. And these are things pertaining development we love to hear in our midst. Moses Yomi is watching us from Yikepa, Nimba County. Moses, thank you so much. Share the live. And all of you who have joined us by the way of Nimba D-9 TV, want to say, just keep sharing the live. As we said from the onset, we're going to be exclusively looking at the issue of jungle energy power, current, the price of the reduction. Yes, the price reduce the price. The people are making it affordable so that all of our followers, all of our listeners will now be able to get LEC in a various localities, in a various homes across the county. Because there have been several other issues, especially uh wherein our people used to buy the LC meter 120 United States dollars. Um and of course, I wish time they have a lot of problem. They have so many difficulties in doing that. Wherein, for example, you will go and pay the 120 United States dollar, for example. I think they will get $10 current, but nowadays it's different. The meter is now $40, and of course, they also reduce the price of the current, that's the kilowatt, and of course, there have been some reduction into that. And in a moment for now, we will join Lawrence as Lawrence just joined in our central studio. Let's take this music as we welcome Lawrence.
Perspective on the talking point on your favorite community radio station. Right here in Sec.
How much student you have, how much you generated, how much went to the ministry. We all discussed that. But teacher in
Okay, so welcome back. And of course, Lawrence, good afternoon and welcome to the talking point.
Yes, Uriah, we want to apologize to our listeners because it's 19 minutes past 3 o'clock. Obviously, I never wanted to attend talking point today. I never wanted to work today because I was so weak and tired. I said, let me take a nap. Taking a nap now, and let's sleep me up to just 7 minutes to 3 before I could recognize that I have to come on talking point. By that time, I have to take bath, fresh and other things. So automatically, I'm late today. We want to apologize for that. And yes, but it's good being on the talking point as always. We are always here to serve the public, no matter what the case is. This is why, we have to force ourselves to always be here. But it's good being on the talking point this afternoon. Yes, you're right. It's good being here.
And of course, today, like I said, we're going to be looking at the issue of jungle energy power in the reduction of the price for the meter and that of both current, that is, if you are buying current, and the issue of the meter, wherein our people used to buy the meter for, let's say, 120 United States dollar, but nowadays things are changing as they are reducing. They are automatically reducing to 40 United States dollars instead of $120. This is what we're going to be looking at today. And Lawrence, that's what we're going to be looking at tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll come into politics a bit, but today we're just going to be looking at that.
Yeah, it's important we do that because not every time we discuss politics, but I think it's a very good development. Previously, like 2 or 3 months ago, you saw when LEC made an official communication that there have been reduction in the current. I think the public relation officer or the communication department, one of the health of the department was dismissed because the communication was misinterpreted to the public. Yes, people felt that the current coming from Ivory Coast has been totally reduced, but that was not the case. There was reduction. The LEC was trying to inform the public that the kilowatt that normally people can buy will the cost will be reduced. But it was misinterpreted to the public, and this is why the communication department, the head of the department, was dismissed. And since the communication was sent to JP is one of the contractors to LEC. They are providing services. So by matter of fact, LEC is the regulatory body for current electricity in Liberia. So they send the communication to JP as well. JP is now operating in Nimba, Bon, and soon to operate in Grand Bassa County. So they have to inform LEC that you have to reduce your tariff on the meter, the kilowatt you can normally offer to people. The kilowatt remain constant. Like for instance, if you buy $10 current, that is 36 out of 36.40 kilowatt. Something like that. It remain constant, but the price will be reduced. $3 will be reduced on the price.
That is going to be if you need to buy $10 current will be now $7.
$7. So if you are buying $10 current now, it's now $7. It has not taken official effect.
Yeah.
So don't go to LEC of it, you go say we are Radio Saclepea. The management of JP was on Radio Nimba, and we hope maybe probably next week we can host them. I showed at the end of this month or next month, if officially that you know
it will be implemented.
It will be implemented. But it's a very good one, especially for the mentor. Uriah, when JP came to Nimba, they started selling the meter for I think 120
United States dollars.
Yes, when they started, they were not even using they were using the meter, but then to purchase you only used to buy the current per month. When you buy the current every month, you buy. But when they brought the meter, I mean the installing the meter and what have you, and they started to sell the meter for $120 for $120, and then they came to $60. And now the meter, according to the management, the meter will be sold for 40 United States dollars. So
after a weekend, you know, it's kind of stressful. And you know, we welcome the idea by JP, although the current is not being stable at time, but you know, welcome the idea to be able to reduce the fees of tariffs and so on, or reducing those stuff. At least they'll make those customers happy and what of you. So the only thing now JP need to do is at least to work on the current being stable. Yes, you know, we give credit to them a lot. Sometimes if we go to Morovia, we experience LEC not being stable, supplying current by community. If they send current in our community for 5 hours,
Yeah.
they will put it off, then they send in our community for 5 hours, just 5 hours each in those communities. And I think JP is doing pretty well. If they put current on in Nimba County, it will be in Ghana, Tabatan, all over.
Yeah, definitely.
Well.
That's what exactly we should appreciate them for.
So,
because their system is different. It's quite different from the people of Monrovia that are on LEC directly.
So we must appreciate them, and breaking the fees down is also commendable. You know, the thing that used to be, I think, for 35 kilowatts, so on
36 point.
Yeah, 36 point something.
40 kilowatts.
So if they're bringing $7 for that 36, at least it will be good. We appreciate them, and we hope things will start getting better in terms of metal prices coming down, and so at least people will be able to afford to enjoy Korea. You know, Liberia is a country for we all, and we should enjoy everything in the country. Although things will not sometimes go straight there, but at least the things about current, water, sanitation, these are things that actually we as Liberians we need to enjoy in whatever way. So we must appreciate JP, Mr. Floss, Thomas, and his entire crew for a great job. And we hope as things go on, things will start getting better, and those things, the process of mentor, everything will start getting better, and we hope for better Liberia and better JP.
And Lawrence, you based in Monrovia, and I don't know at times what's the difference in current that you experience in both Nimba County and most other county as we're being stable.
Yeah, when I first entered school, it was quite different. The current was not that stable as what we experience now. Before then, you only have current in your particular community for 1 hour or so. But now you can have current for us. For instance, if we having current in this afternoon or in the day, the whole day, that means current we will not have current up to maybe the next day by 12 o'clock in the night.
Wow.
Yes, 12 o'clock. I mean for today now, today.
Yeah.
If the current is on our side from maybe 6 o'clock in the morning.
So 6 in the evening.
6 in the evening will start. Then by 12 o'clock in the night, before we can get current. But previously it was not happening like that. You know, it was not that kind of way. But I think there are a lot of improvement being made, and yes, indeed. But there are other parts of Monrovia that current how they just go. Therefore, in the Congo, let me say the Single Belt, especially in Oro, around the sync-up belt. You really don't have it. You hardly experience that. That means people who are in the heart of the city sometimes have a little bit of stable current, because sometimes when I visit my uncle, when I go there I can't come back. Because every time
you need to move down. Don't make it go to town, go live in our community.
I can't move. No, sync-up is the sync-up belt is a little bit stable in terms of current. Yes, but JP, I must admit, JP is doing extremely well, especially going by the regulatory body of electricity in Liberia, and I think it's going to boost the current system in Nimba. Let's say, for instance, now you are setting a meter for $40, 40 United States dollar. That means a woman who is sitting at the LF can afford to buy a meter now. That means a woman who is sitting at Wella, or lady who is sitting at Wella, who can no matter just go in the market and do a bill but in one of your business, will be able to afford that. Even if you are not selling, one or the other you'll be. That means the competition is about to increase in terms of customer service or services. You will receive a very hard number of customers when that take official effects. And we want to appreciate JP for adhering to the regulatory body of electricity in Liberia. And what we want to also say is that it's important that EDC now try to connect those communities in Saclepea, like when we were doing our live today.
Yes. So that's something people actually trying to recommend.
For instance, the bound road around New Jerusalem or what have you. You get to know that people want the current, but Uriah, it's not possible that I want the current will be paying maybe $400 to $500 US to get wire to move from way on the main road to come. Sometimes I think JP need to do some sacrificial work as a means of getting more customers. Because if you at least adjust the distance or distances for those who want the current, and they can purchase their 2 or 5 to 10 meter line wire.
Yeah, especially those who are living at the outskirts of Saclepea.
Yeah.
If you're able to carry a post to the place with wire on it,
thank you.
Definitely you have more customers.
Just few days ago, I listened to one other woman living around Saclepea area. The woman said, "Oh, we really need current, but JB telling us to buy a transformer. They committed to buy a transformer before giving us current." She started complaining and so on.
Wow, look at that.
JB said the entire community should go together and buy transformer.
So
why JB?
It's alleged. That's a
I just saying something.
Yeah.
Why JB get a transformer there? If JB get a transformer, the amount of people are going to buy meter and so on.
And definitely there will be increase in your business, because you have more people who will be able to contact you for business.
What I want to do probably next week, we will try to host the management of JP, as they will be explaining more, because I can tell you we don't know the way how the issue of meter, how transformer, because for me, EDC, when it's 8 o'clock at my house, we don't have current up to 12 midnight.
Wow.
Yes, the meter, no, not just the FE or particular area. The meter, the due to the weight on the transformer from our end, and those who are on the line, according to the technician, the electrician who did our work, or those who can come and check on the current, they said, the transformer can, withhold, continue all of us on that particular line. So it's causing serious problem. And they say our meter having low voltage. So we said, change the meter. But they said they can't change the meter unless we buy new meter. And it has been causing serious problem for us. When it's 8 o'clock, we don't have current. All of people around us will be having current. I will be off until maybe 10, 11, or 12 o'clock in the night before we can start to receive current in Bible. I'm hoping that once the issue take official effect, even anyone can change it, will buy the $40 myself.
That thing can happen everywhere. Even I think when I spend like 1 week in San Code to Joseph house, or the current there, it's the same problem.
Yeah, so that means
the current just going coming. When you can, it's 10 minutes there go.
So it's due to the weight probably from the transformer, But we hope that all of those things will be addressed in one day. Hopefully next week we're going to host the management of
we
JP
we
here.
hope to talk to them.
Yeah, today we are non-politician. We are not discussing politics.
Yeah, but Lawrence, so
Yeah.
I believe that's our recommendation to JP, to the JP family, to try and at least extend the polls in the various communities so that people who want to get current but don't have any opportunity to buy the wire from that distance will also have the opportunity. You also make you people to receive a lot of customer, because once you carry the pole in the community, it went up to the people to now transfer the current to their various homes. So definitely you will have more business going on in that particular community.
Uriah, just imagine. Now they're breaking the prices of all of those things down and so on. So if you're breaking the prices of those things down, and you are not helping to carry the levels and stuff and transform to those communities, how you think the people will get? Because I don't think the people will afford to buy a wire that costs more than $500 to go to our community.
Yeah, it's not possible. Let's say, for example, a person have $100 and they want to get a meter
and maybe I tell you for a current for a whole 2-3 months.
Then the person needed to buy wire from let's say around the airfield building to a place close to a Beacon Park. So how will that person manage a loan to buy that wire? That will also be costly, and the person will not be able to afford that, because you are looking for something for your family, you and your family. I don't think you will be able to get something or get that money, afford that money to buy wire alone, to transfer it into your community before taking quarry and recharging the meter again. That will be something that will be also costly for our people, which is why we are recommending that to the Jungle Energy Power to also see how best they can extend those poles in the various communities to ensure that our people benefit as well from this current, because we are doing it for our people to benefit. We are trying to meet the needs of our people, especially. So once you carry those things in the community, our people definitely will be a direct beneficiary of it. And you, JP as well, you're also going to benefit because you have more people than before. Trust me, once you exercise that, carrying the point in the rural community, you will have more customers, more than before. So there's some people will be recharging more.
Yeah, so there is a common saying that say in the business setting that fast nickel is better than slow down. And I think JP should be looking at all of those issues. Now, indeed, there are people who don't want to live good life. Everybody here want to live good life now. Yeah, especially things are evolving, right? There are a lot of changes and a lot of things going on. So everyone want to be current. They want to have current at their homes. So it's important that they do those things, because it will help improve their business, and they will have more, as they having more customers, they will have more money and what have you. So I think it's important to look into those directions to see how best news from JP. I think it's a very good JP for that. But it's been good here this afternoon on Talking Point. We'll open the line, but let me see whether we can take a short break.
Let's take a very short break and we'll be back. Let's take this music called Freedom Fighter. Freedom Fighter, and we'll be right back very soon. Okay, so welcome back from that very, very short break. What a beautiful music. And of course, Lawrence, I think we have to recognize some of our followers before going.
Yeah. Let's see whether we can do that very quickly. Let me get to let me get let me see what I can get to then. But it's been a very, very wonderful news from the end of JEP. As a matter of fact, JEP has been doing a great work here in Nimba in terms of providing electricity for our people. Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lawrence. Some of those things we want to recommend JP is this issue about the connection of Africans to be able to settle that stuff with Africans.
But that's original foreign. I think so. If you listen to the vice president and sometimes you follow LEC official page, you get to know it's a regional current for Africa's Liberia and
because most of the problem. So
the thing is, you just have to pay your due. Like normally when you have your due, you have to pay your due. So Liberia can pay their own dues. It's not like Africa is Africa, the currency in Africa, but Africa is not totally, but you have to pay your due for maintenance and what have you. So yes, it's just the problem. But well, we hope that they can address.
Yeah,
they
actually address it, and our maintenance time and so on. Sometimes they will post that we'll carry on maintenance on Saturday. Where most people complain that over the weekend is the time after work, during the week they need to rest and have a current to watch a game and video and so on. But JB, so I think we need to recommend JB at least to take the maintenance from Saturday to Wednesday. At least.
So because the weekend can be so people can have that rest.
Go to your church and you have a rest and what of it.
Martin Lyris said he's joining us from Monrovia on the social media, and of course, Bill Jose in Gonkarnue following us from his back street community resident in Johnsonville outside Monrovia. Thank you. And of course, that's Luca GD Tiawon said he's watching us from the University of Liberia Fender campus. And of course, Emelistic Anosiatok Mona Serious says he's calling for us from New Dawa, India, and of course Moses Yomi is currently following us. Jackson T. Kwai is also following us this afternoon. So wherever you are, and of course Wilfred Palo.
Yeah, that's Palo.
Palo said he's following us from Grand Kitman County, Kinjo. Thank you for joining us from that part of Liberia as well. But we have to declare it now open. What do you make of this all important information JP has reduced? We said JP now reducing Nana, but that's the plan. Yeah, the only plan yeah, but we know that it will take official effect next month. Yeah, it will take official effect next month. But you can call us now on real number, Uriah.
Yeah, so you can call us on 0774 264226 774264226 to be a part of this broadcast today.
Today we are not discussing politics.
774264226 774264226 is the number to put you through. 0774264226. Call and make a point as you listen to us. Jungle Energy Power is planning to do that because I know how many will move from there. They be running straight on it. Lawrence, when the news broke out, I think I was around the Ministry of Saclepea, around the Johnny Foka. Let's talk to this caller. Good afternoon, caller. Welcome to Talking Point, sir. Your name? Rufus, welcome to the Talking Point. Let's hear you. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Rufus.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you.
Yeah, so you can call and make a recommendation as well. Rufus just
so let for now, you see, if JP management decide to run the pool to Blapa, even if you have maybe like 10 or 15%, I'm just estimating, yes, you have 10 or 15 houses that will be connected. You get correct money right there.
Yeah.
So adding 15 to your normal customers, it will increase. Again, you level do I think doing get a call from bank from the
from bank.
Yeah. So you doing is already captured. Now you carry calling to bank. Maybe you get another 15 or 20 houses there again. Before you make all your money, you're gonna see how fast and how your customers going to be increasing. Yes, indeed, it's going to be very, very good if they can look at that. And yes, Uriah, I can tell you, it's going to be good.
If you carry maybe current electricity at Blapa, if you say in the middle for maybe like $40, you can even attend that.
Yeah, you can say $50.
No, they can attend that with
no,
this thing that are stealing and corruption.
But people ask
Uriah, in the entire Nimba County, JP is operating. So by the directive of LEC is that JP operating in Nimba and Bong, their tariff should be reduced and their meter price should reduce. So whether you are in Baivon, you are in BW, it should be sold for $40. So anybody is like that criminal you want to steal. So
77426 4226 77426 4226. Call and make a recommendation as well. You listen to our topic on discussion related to LC 15 minutes to 4 o'clock, and at 4 o'clock we'll be taking our leave.
Yeah, we're discussing politics today. This is some breaking news that I think people of Saclepea should be happy for. Yeah, even in Saclepea here, because there are communities in Saclepea that most of those houses don't have current. So if you are hearing that LEC has reduced their tariff and what have you, I think it's important that you be happy.
Yeah, you
appreciate. But I know they won't be playing wasting the time.
People will not call. It is there. We say, oh, Samuel Koga said, you don't want to
I must say so.
So issue relating politics is something that everybody would love to react to.
Community development.
There is something that about themselves.
Yeah.
Let's say about ourselves. And it's something that we're supposed to really call and give our input.
Yeah. So, but Uriah, let's just prioritize Mr. Emmanuel Bob, one of the best guest houses in Saclepea now, that I can tell you for free. If you want a very comfortable area, probably for a short time, or for a long stay.
You need to tell people. How much per day?
They play. So be telling people be calling you. Once you keep interrupting the broadcast, that they can be fun.
And yes, indeed. What are we doing? 0774 264226 774. Welcome. Let's hear you. Yeah, Nakato, welcome. Let's hear you.
It's also been reduced.
Yeah, it will also reduce it. They will also reduce it. Yeah. But oh my, you need to buy one more meter at least to iron a meter.
And you get 3 houses down there.
Yeah.
So now you
Yeah, but they're reducing the price.
yeah. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so you can put meter on your kitchen now. Even your bathroom, your outside bathroom, you put
You
meter
know,
there.
Lawrence,
Yeah.
selling how we more bro. Selling complain down. That's more me down.
Yeah. On the bathroom kitchen or you see meter on it.
I think it was Warben. It was Warben, one of Warben projects, and that I think for Bonkante, when you just enter Bonkante going all the way to Banga SF, you have meter all along the road. Even around Main Belt, similar thing is happening there. That's a free meter that Warben is offering.
I don't know what they also give a free
of charge.
Free
of charge. The meter was given to them, and the probably.
I see.
Well, free current. I
can't really tell to that
because selling that and pass along there. Those meters, no light to the place. Everything just that.
Yeah, so Lawrence, like you're saying about the issue of Mr. Bob guest house.
So Mr. Bob, Emmanuel Bob guest house is one of the best guest houses in Saclepea now that you can book. It's on the main street of Saclepea. You go in, you say what the area look
and you'll be safe
right opposite Madame Marie Sonkale or Uriah business center. The guest house is just upstairs.
Or adjacent the Jesse Entertainment Center.
Adjacent the Jesse Entertainment Center. It's upstairs. I mean, for the air condition, when Eddie says, "Oh, you don't need to worry about having almost a 4 solar panel over the house, 24-hour electricity." I mean, all you need to do is just go there. And one of the innovative ideas to put, introduce to the area in the guest house. There are 4 rooms there. Because it's a very conducive area, right? You can see room 1, room 2, room 3, room 4. No, you'll see Paris, you'll see New York, you'll see Abuja, you'll see Abidjan, something like that.
Yeah.
So
how many rooms?
4 rooms.
Wow.
4 rooms.
There's also a sitting.
A very nice sitting capacity, and those
if you carry your guests there,
you get a
watch television. You have the airbag.
We need to know how much was short term. We
didn't discuss the what price. I think want to say bravo to Mr. Emmanuel Bob for that. It's very in business you have to be far-sighted and innovative. People are looking at within the next, let's say 7 months, once the alpha pavement is completed, from Saclepea to Tapeta or Maryland, my brother, Saclepea will be the whole, because people coming from the southeastern will no longer rest in Ganta. They will have to say, well, Saclepea is the center. They will not rest in Saclepea before going straight Morovia. Before then, they will have to rest in Morovia because electricity, good sleeping area, and what have you were there.
These are things that Saclepea is lack of, restaurant, gas oil, and so on. As the asphalt pavement they come in, like the VB said, everything will start next week. From Goah to Saclepea, the road.
Yeah, he said within 2 or 3 weeks from now. So hopefully,
so once it's completed, you'll see things will start happening in Saclepea. Guest house, restaurant.
I mean, the place is very reliable.
You'll see workshop or dialogue. All the stuff will be coming to Saclepea. Everything will be conducted. Ganda is not the only place. That because of the road, everything will stop in Ganda. Will become to Saclepea because of the road.
Yeah.
But once the road is completed, you'll see all of those things.
And I can tell you, Mr. Emmanuel Bob, I want to say bravo to you. Thank you for taking that way. And the area is very conducive. If you think I'm lying, just go there for maybe if you get nothing to do,
I will never leave the place.
For you remember picking a shot. Sorry, I'm not saying a short time. So if you get a short time or you want host someone and you don't have a house, you can go there and you will have a very affordable and conducive area to have that time. They say away from home.
Yeah, that's the home away from.
Nobody will disturb you.
Nobody will disturb you.
Everything will.
The good thing you can sit down, you be looking, you be viewing whole of Saclepea. That's one of the important things you'll be catching for about. That's not the main point of discussion. Let's get back to our JP issue.
Yeah, so that's it. with
and also don't forget to go to the Margaret Mini Mart. Yeah, Saclepea for the first time. For the first time, we have a mini mart in Saclepea, and we want for you to prioritize those. For years, I go and buy my digestive biscuit from there. I think it's so $400. Man, we have to, man. You know how to be millionaire. We can live life.
Me, I normally sometimes go buy my biscuit. I just put in my room.
Yeah, my man, because
we need prioritize our own business.
Yeah, so myself, I bought milk there yesterday. And because we have to prioritize our own, and we want to encourage people to do business at the Margaret, 6 Margaret Mini Mart here in Saclepea, and also get to Mr. Bob, Emmanuel Bob Guest House. One of the best. Yeah, but man, I think I will just spend one and free. I just go, I just pay. But we are the brand ambassador. We have to open that area. Yeah.
So better, imagine better now. Yeah, so Saclepea is getting indeed better with all of those structures that are coming in Saclepea, and JP are also boosted by reducing the price of the meter and the kilowatt and what have you. With 6 minutes to go, 774-26-4226, 774-26-4226. Saclepea is getting better. You listen to a lot of things. Before, we used to be thinking about mini mart in Saclepea. We used to be thinking about having such a renowned guest house
is getting
and other things.
Yeah. What Saclepea need to get now is good restaurant. Food in it.
Definitely
it's very bad.
Yeah, I think
someone think that way too.
Yeah, gradually.
Cool restaurant for the full.
Most of those people who are into food business, they only feel that food business is a short time. No, it's a short time, process. But you have to invest, because once you invest, you will get money. You have to do long-term investment and what are people here, they are not ready to do that. But I can tell you, anybody that will open a very decent restaurant, even if you open a decent restaurant, let's say for instance now, previously we had Jessica restaurant. Was here, but then I don't know what is still functioning.
No, not really.
Now, let's say for instance, the way you have Saclepea, you have the main street, you can just use one of those flat top and build a restaurant. And you save from 500 off of food. I challenge you. What are you not get something?
Yeah. So these are things that we are expecting. Let people think. Let Mr. Bob say, yeah. I think our people, when visitor comes and it'll be having a renowned area, when I begin Uriah, get a social activity on here. I think you can realize it. Yeah, let's talk to this caller. Good afternoon, caller. Your name and where have you joined us from?
Nagatu.
Oh, Nagatu. Yeah. Bakery, right? Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you won't bring over, you won't bring your only time symbol going
Yeah. All right. Oma, thank you for that recommendation.
Yeah, so that is true, Uriah.
Yeah.
If our business people can start to invest in those things, you will make money. What they want? Who not be living good life? Like for instance, every time, let me share this phone. I was telling one of my friends, I said, when I'm in school, I secure the phone again. Anyway, sorry. When I'm in school, I don't really get that kind of money when I'm here. Sometimes we can get out, do a little thing, get out cartoon and what have you. So when I'm eating, the facilities are there for after maybe during the weekend time for you to go, refresh. But I won't do it, but no money. But when I'm here, I can get the money, nowhere to go do it. So you see there. So if you have those,
why you do the same thing you do on Saturday?
No, but no money. You don't have to get. You will soon go. I hope you start school. Then you know whether you can hustle or you can hustle. So if you bring the facilities here, you're gonna
and Lawrence, one of the things again, they pull stuff.
Yeah,
the children it's like
especially but no problem about you. I think what happened.
Yeah, we have to go indeed. Oma say bakery is not yet as well to be facing that.
Yeah, so I think say Bianca is
SBS doing well.
There will be a pool according to him.
Yeah,
So,
you know, he's a young man, very innovative and hardworking. We hope that he can achieve that very soon. As we,
Yeah, I
you know,
think he's
this is in the
progressing
21st century, and Saclepea need to be moving. We want to catch up with Ganta. We want to pass by Ganta, man.
Yeah, so we want to pass out Baganta, and of course, I believe 1 minute, 2 minutes to go. Gentlemen, we have to leave. Matthew, my man, it's up
so
to you.
let me say many things to all of you who called today and contribute to this show. And we appreciate JP for the job well done. We hope they continue to that great job. And we hope and pray that they will extend to those communities and be able to provide our people electricity and so on to enjoy the immunity of the country and so on. When you get easier in the net, when you put your current on your pen blowing you, you'll feel like you live in Liberia.
Yeah, you will feel like you're not implanted.
And once current blowing you, no heat giving hard time.
You can be hungry then be heated.
Yeah, be here. So at least if you're hungry,
Yeah,
that's what
when you're about for no
it's a pleasure being here today. Thanks all of you. Thank you, Uriah. Lawrence, we hope to be here tomorrow again with another brand edition. Thank you. Mafi Kona is my name. Bye.
Okay, Mafi Kona, I stole my man Lawrence show today.
Sometimes high school because as a latecomer, you have to do what. Yeah, but Uriah has been a wonderful time on the talking point, and want to say bravo to the management of the Jungle Energy Power for adhering to the regulatory body of electricity in Liberia. We hope that hopefully next month that will take immediate effect, and want to say thanks to all of our listeners. But don't forget to prioritize the sis Margaret, Minima, and Mr. Bob, Emmanuel Bob, guest house in Saclepea. To have yourself a wonderful time.
My man Whiskey is joining us from Monrovia. Of course, Shelton is joining us. Darius Batua joining us. Emmanuel Duose, by God grace, will get there. And of course, Bill and Bumi is also following us. Lorenzo, Ambassador Nelson Lorenzo is also closely following. I want to say thanks to all of you. Tomorrow we'll go into politics as we discuss so many trendy issues. Have yourself a wonderful time. Thanks to the entire web folks. And thanks to the JEP management for also taking that into consideration. We hope that it be implemented as well. Have yourself a wonderful time. Then Uriah, Goah, all my colleagues, join us tomorrow on Talking Point.
There are so many factories in our community and the country. Politics, education, religion, peace, and security.